That looks much better. Looks much better. All right, we're about to hit 7 o'clock, and then we're going to begin with these rag bags. Oh, man, this thing's kind of stuck in the chair. Anyway, we got 4 rag bags today. So we're going to give a little bit of time, just let everybody or anybody join in, and then we're going to get going. So I know we normally do rag bags around this time of the day. So maybe some of you guys will check it out. Some of you won't. Fine by me. Maybe you'll check it out later. But if you want, you get to explore this live with us. If you can, comment or in the chat, let me know if you can hear and see me clearly enough. We do live out in the boondocks, unfortunately. So you may need to, let me know if something's going on. Maybe I can change a few things. As far as I can tell right now, there's not a whole lot I can do, but we're going to do our best. So, it's a big weekend or week for us. We're actually doing a lot of internal work here in the office, calling it Power Week or something. Just me, my wife, even my kids actually even getting in on it. Just pounding, getting ready for the fourth quarter. A lot of listing, a lot of photography, a lot of management of the inventory, going over some old stuff that has been, sitting in inventory for a long time. So we do want to get that sorted out because fourth quarter is coming. In the fourth quarter, if you're a reseller, fourth quarter is like your best and most important quarter of the year. So we definitely want to get fourth quarter started off right. So now I have been sitting on these bags for like 6 days. And man, I have been like itching to open these up. Unfortunately, not unfortunately, but I was like saving them all for this moment. So pat me on the back because I made it without opening up 4 bags, 2 really big bags, 2 normal size bags. So I feel like I did pretty good with discipline. So I'm excited to get into these because who knows what in the world is actually in here. So pretty soon we're going to open this up. So let me just recap what we are doing in these live streams. Basically, I'm going to open up 4 bags full of rags, which are mostly T-shirts, from local thrift stores. They sell these sort of just like to get rid of a lot of their inventory. Typically, the people who are buying these rag bags are they're like mechanics shops who are using this stuff to clean up oil. So that being said, I get in the middle of that. I buy them before they, the mechanics can cover them in oil and save all the vintage T-shirts that I possibly can. Now, not every thrift store does this type of thing because a lot of times these thrift stores have agreements with other companies or organizations to manage their extra like rags and the stuff that they can't sell or put out on the floor. Hold on just a second. So we do have the unique opportunity to buy them. So I'm excited to get into these rag bags. We're going to do this every Monday night that we have rag bags. So we're just going to collect them throughout the week. And then we're going to open them up here. Just hang out, open them up. You guys can be with us as we open them up and see what kind of exciting, interesting things we might actually find. So without further ado, let's get into it. If you've seen this series before, we have done really well in the past and like found some really big T-shirts, big value T-shirts in the past. Hopefully with 4 bags, we can at least get enough to cover the cost of these bags in value. Sometimes these bags are just full of towels, and that's a bummer. But a lot of old it's a lot of old like white tees people use to dig in the dirt in, do yard work, stuff like that. Oh, nothing so far. All right. Ooh, nope, nothing here. Just a basic editions tee, nothing on it. This is an older T-shirt. This is not an older T-shirt. Sometimes when you first check out the vintage tees, and okay, I have an older tee here. I can tell by the tag here. But once you start seeing old tees, like older, even if they're not valuable, sometimes it's a sign that there are more vintage tees in the bag themselves. So, nope, nothing there. We got. One thing I do find in these guys is I get a lot of like really cool, like pretty cool. Like here's a pretty cool. I don't know if someone was trying to. No, this didn't spell there. But like really cool tie-dye tees, lot homemade stuff, you know, people that made for summer camp or something. I don't know, but generally speaking, some really cool tie-dye tees, designs. No, all right, come on, we gotta find something here. Feel free. Also, this is a time when I'm here, you're here. If you've got a vintage clothing question, just leave it in the chat. I can see it. Hopefully I can read it. And maybe I can answer that in the chat as we get into this. Got a Carhartt Pocket Tee. I don't believe this is vintage. It looks like it is an older Carhartt tee, but not really all that interesting. What's this? All right, we got a vintage tee. First vintage tee, everybody. It's a bad hair day, the head said. It's on a freeze. This is by Freeze. Okay. Interesting. It's a triple XL. It's huge. And it's got like, I don't know, blood stains. Ugh. But this is a vintage tee. And it's by Freeze. It's a tee. So this image is on by Freeze. So it's not just like some random homemade t-shirt. So that is interesting. What else can we find? We got a Russell tag. Is it older Russell tag? It's just a blank tee. We got a big boy. Some big boy tees in here. Joe's Crab Shack. Yeah. No. Oh, yeah. Yes. What the? Okay. Yeah, we have I don't know if this is old, but it's it's a Sharpie 500, 2007. All right, so this is Bristol Motor Speedway. It is a NASCAR or some sort of racing team. I don't know if it's NASCAR specifically, but let's see. Image. Bristol Motor Speedway. Racing tees do all right, even if they're not completely vintage, so not bad. Not a bad start to bag number one. Oh, looks like we got an old T-shirt here on the old Fruit of the Loom, but it is a mess of a T-shirt right there. Call of Duty Ghosts. Actually, like early Call of Duty tees do pretty good. Oh, wait a minute. What do we have here? We got an old vintage Bugle Boy tee. This is actually pretty sick. Fighting for the future, New Begins. It's maybe one of the coolest Bugle Boy graphics I've seen. It's pretty ratty. It's a Bugle Boy tag, made in USA, extra large. We got vintage, so you never know. You start seeing those vintage tags come out, you never know what you might find. All right, let's see. We have. This is not a vintage Fruit of the Loom tag. We got a Ford's Theater. A little rebellion is now and then a good thing. Thomas Jefferson. I'm gonna hold on to that one. That seems like it could be relevant in the future here. Packers, modern Packers. Man, speaking of the Packers, the Packers got beat down the other day. All right, let's see what else we got here. Nothing. Oh man, that caught me for a minute. This graphic, I saw the Corona spell and I was like, "What is that?" This is like a early 2000s TXL. It's not vintage. The Corona tees are a dime a dozen. Unfortunately. So far, nothing crazy. But we do have a lot of bags to go. All right, let's see what else we got here. Faded Glory, no thanks. It looks like this is a nope, blank. All right, we're coming towards the end of this first bag. We did get a couple of vintage pieces. Nothing probably too terribly valuable in terms of vintage. Oh, we got the neon green. You know this is not a good color. No. All right, let's see what else we got here. Nope. Got a couple other. Ooh. We got like old school Faded Glory. Looks like we got some mouse poop on that. Wow. No, thank you. All right, we got a Tennessee River, like skull T-shirt. Nothing particularly that terribly interesting. All right, let's see. I got a no Honda of the Ozarks. That's not vintage. Some of the old tees like that can do pretty, or old like Honda tees can do pretty well. All right, last T-shirt of bag number 1. Nothing. All right, bag number 2. These two first bags are the smaller and smaller bags of the bags that we do have. So hopefully that gives us a lot of chances on that backside. We got some towels like we do. We got some towels with some strings attached, like a little bib, right? We got nope. All right, well, what do we got here? Nope, nothing there. Sometimes you get to see, because sometimes. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so this is vintage. I think this is vintage. Yeah, it's a little bit tore up too, though. Single stitch on the JCPenney. So this JCPenney striped tee. This is actually kind of a cool tee. If it didn't have like a tear right there, super thin. Maybe you can repair that. Maybe someone would be interested. I don't know. Oh, we got a champion tee, but I think it's modern. 10th round gem champion. Huh. Does not look new, or it does not look vintage. Or it looks like it's made to be vintage is what it really looks like. All right, nope. Got some more rags here, or more actual rags. We got some nothing. All right, let's see. Remember, you can whoa, wait a minute. Oh, okay, never mind. For some reason, my eyes thought that was thought the graphic was a Dragon Ball Z graphic. What's this? Jeans West. Nope. Know nothing about that company. All right. Oh, we got an older Gildan tag here. We got a older Busch Gardens tee with some kind of pen on it with little feet. What? Why would you put a little feet and toes pin on a Busch Gardens T-shirt? I don't know. Anyway, there's that. It's got some holes in it, unfortunately, but this is, I think, a little bit older, like maybe late 90s Busch Gardens tee. I think it's probably the Florida Busch Gardens, although it doesn't necessarily say. We got Miami Heat, more modern Adidas, National Sarcastic Society. We need. All right, let's see. Anything else here? Well, neon green is never or very rarely a good sign. It's never a good sign, but it's rarely does it come through. Nope. Sometimes these T-shirts make it easy and just put the dates on the graphics, so that's nice. That's helpful. All right, we got white T-shirts. Nothing big, nothing that interesting. We got a dress barn. shirt. We got a day camp, like vacation Bible school shirt. We got some more towels. Man, you guys know how many towels I have currently? We got an older Sonoma. I don't know if it's that old. It's printed in USA. Yeah, but it's still not very interesting. Take back your free. What do we got here? Got a Mountain Tee? Yes, I recognize a Mountain Tee when I see one. This is an older vintage The Mountain. Of course, they cut it into a V-neck. Why would you do that? And they cut the sleeves off. Oh, come on, people. Treat your garment right. We got a single stitch tee right here. We got a Harley Davidson single stitch tee right here. It's ratty. It's red. It's double XL hollow back, made in USA. We've got 1990 on the hollow back right here, and this definitely does not look like an older Harley tee, but it's got all the signs. So old Harley tee right there, old vintage Harley tee. That's a good sign. Maybe we could see a few more of those. We got the single stitch, but it's not vintage. It is just a modern reprint of, not even a reprint or something. It's some company using large stitching. We got some more towels. More towels. Actually, quite a few towels right here. And this pile right here is going to get large. What do we got here? Come on, give me another Harley tee. Get me another Harley, like a cool Harley from 1990. Like a really cool one. And we got some more towels. Looks like we're gonna have some towels to finish this one. We got a old lady moo, but it's got like a piece of little jewelry here. Oh, it's got a little Mary pin here. We won't desecrate it. We're just gonna hold on to this, pull this thing off. Normally I don't have such like. Oh, this safety pin is annoying the crap out of me. Well, we'll come back for that. Maybe. All right. Green T-shirt, older T-shirt, 2000 Smith flooring. It's vintage, but it's not anything of interest. What do we got here? The Journey, Springfield to Tombstone. The Spirit Lives On. This is an older Hanes heavyweight tee, I think. The Journey Destination, old Tombstone, 2001. So this is a vintage tee as of this year. Probably not anything of significant value, but oh wow, we got the cat all over print tee. Everybody, cats all over print. I know someone who might love that T-shirt. All right, and then this is the last tee of the first bag. All right, that bag was saved by the vintage Harley. Unfortunately, it's not like in the greatest condition or even the greatest size, unfortunately. Now I gotta gotta open this guy up, get into it. All right. Oh yes, these big old black bags tend to be very good. Start off with a modern Dickies tee. Got another black something or other here, and it's nothing. We got a sleeveless T-shirt. We got nothing there. Oh, we got something that feels very old. It is on an old tee. It's on an old Screen Stars medium, and it's like a painted Chihuahua. Look at that, everybody! A little Chihuahua. Looks like airbrushed. An old 70s airbrush is probably what I'm guessing. But remember, it's a good sign. And somebody who had some old T-shirts donated some stuff. Maybe they donated some, like Van Halen tees. Maybe they donated some Van Halen tees. We got a lot of bigger clothes today. A lot of 3XLs, a lot of double XLs. Lots of them here. Lots and lots of them. Remember, if you have vintage T-shirt or vintage clothing questions at all, you can drop them in the chat, and I'll do my best to answer them while we're opening up these bags. We're just hanging out, looking through some rag bags, looking for some vintage heat. So I do have whoa, wait a minute. I do have a larger television here, so I can actually read comments and chats because I've had an issue with that in the past with just my computer. Nothing here. Nothing there either. There's still a lot of T-shirts in this particular bag, so got a ways to go on this one. Wait a minute. Whoa, what? All right, no, I work out. That's not what I thought. Okay, this was something else. So this was like a Nike tee, but it's not. I think it's modern. I think it's like mid 2000s. Lots of big T-shirts here. That Wwe T-shirt wasn't big, but what is this? Attempting to care, loading, please. Yes, with the graphic novelty tees. Don't you love those? Tons of entertainment. All right, let's see. Nothing there. Man, I'm still not even halfway through this bag. Like, they can pack so many. Like, they can pack so many T-shirts. And these guys actually mostly do T-shirts. So we got a Sturgis Bike Week, 2012 though. But maybe the biker donated some old Harley. Oh, we got some pajamas, pajama bottoms. Here's the pajama tops. We got, nope. We got a Jaws reprint tee. It's actually kind of a cool tee. An original or an older version would be so dope. We have Ron John T-shirt. This is not vintage. I have come across some vintage Ron John in the past, and they're kind of cool. We got, what is this? Older tee on a loft. We got, that's kind of cool. It's not single stitch. Little dude here. This is an older tag, older Fruit of the Loom tag, loft tees. A little bit older. Cool, kind of cool T-shirt there. All right, so some shorts, Old Navy. We've yet to find something that I would say. Oh, look, whoa. All right, so not old, not super old, but True North. That's actually kind of a cool graphic here. True North. I don't know what company that is or like what they do, but I'm guessing it's something obviously having to do with sailing. Man, people keep cutting their collars here. What do we got here? We got some Floridian beach tourist tee. We got some Southern style homecoming 2003. Nothing there. Looks like I see another one of those plain tees. University Courtyard Color Games. Nope. All right, come on. We got to find some fire in here. Oh, some more George. Remember, if you have vintage clothing questions, you can drop them in the chat. I'll do my best to answer them from here. We have the Cub Club. That's what this is, Cub Club. It must be the kind of plane that is. Any aeronautics aficionados, you can correct me in the chat. Wow, we got some pants, some leggings. Looks like the whole club donated their stuff. So it looks like clearly a pilot was donated some of this stuff. It's like this is clearly a pilot. Oh, we got a modern Super Mario tee. Nothing too crazy. Some sort of danskin hoodie. So we're getting into some women's stuff here. Yeah, nothing. Oh, we got some baby sheets. I mean, you really don't ever know what you're gonna find in these bags because it's just such an amalgamation of a bunch of different people's donations. There's more. I've got one. That one's kind of messed up. So. Nothing there. Let's see what else. What we got here? Nope. More graphic novelty tees. Yay. All right, let's see. Anything? Nope. All right, we got a couple more tees here. An Old Navy tee and another Old Navy tee. And I think that's it for this bag. Maybe one more. There's something else. One more here. Come on. It's nothing. All right, now for the biggest of the bags. This bag is incredibly heavy for a bag full of T-shirts. So hopefully and ideally here we can recover all the costs and make it interesting and exciting for you, because that's what this is about. In addition to me, genuine antique grandmother. This is not 1993, 95 on the M&O knits heavyweight. There's no way. Made in Mexico? No. That might be an older, like early 2000s tee, and they just took the graphic from something else. Rex, Orange County. Nothing. There's a lot of T-shirts in here, guys. Lots and lots and lots. All right. What do we got? Nope. 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 All right. Ooh, no. But yeah, we are working hard this week, putting lots of effort into getting ready for fourth quarter. Oh, we got another cool tie-dye. Something 2003. But yeah, getting ready for fourth quarter. Got to get jackets up. You're a reseller, you know. It's an important time of the year for a reseller, and really anybody in retail, obviously. I mean, not only do you have holidays coming up, you have colder weather, so people are inside, so they hop on the internet and buy things. All right, I am not finding anything here. Ooh. Not finding anything. And what's this? Oh, we got some like just choppers. Just choppers, not West Coast choppers, just choppers. All right, let's see here. Oh, yeah. Okay. We got a AAA New York Yankees tee. This is 2006. So it's not very old, but it is a pretty cool graphic for New York Yankees. So we're going to hold on to that one. All right, we need more than just that. We need more. Each one of these black bags costs me $10, and the clear bags cost me $6. So that's what I'm looking to replace is, $32 in vintage T-shirts at least. We got an old vintage 90s Woolrich in a rather large size, XL. Made USA, we're going to hold on to it. What we got here? I think this is an older Fruit of the Loom, but it's not really that old. Not old enough, that's for sure. But you would be probably shocked, and if you've seen my videos about what does actually sell, I'd be surprised at what kind of random T-shirts actually sell on eBay. So, while we haven't yet gotten some, let's go Mandalorian tee. I'll hold that for Mike. While we haven't gotten anything particularly huge in terms of T-shirts. All right, this is dope. Not vintage, but it is a band tee. If you know, you know. You got the Mouse Rat band tee. Come on, that's a good tee. I'm gonna hold on to that one. Mouse Rat. Good show. Parks and Rec reference. Okay. Yeah, and if you guys, once we, like when we're popping through these bags, because we're going to keep doing this, we may change the time depending on, you know, what people seem to to care for. But if you guys know information about some of these vintage tees that I don't, let me know in the chat, because I sure as heck am not like the expert on all things. So I learn almost as much, probably just as much from you guys as some of you do from me. So the Cornerstone Warriors. All right, we got to pick it up. See, this is how you know I'm not planting this stuff. It's not fake. It's when it's boring. Why would I do a boring? Why would I plant something if I was going to make it exciting? Wow, man! Some of the people cutting their collars off. Quit it. Nothing. Oh, we got a no. Maybe. Proud to be an American. 2003. Right on the verge, but also just not very an interesting T-shirt. We got a hanger. Still got tons of T-shirts in here, guys. All we need is one, because one $50 tee would pretty much do it. It would be a pretty easy sell. Okay, what do we got? What is this? It's an older jerseys tag, heavyweight blend. We got a firefighters tee. Union by choice. Union carpenter. So it's a carpenter's tee, and it smells like a chemical. It smells like something, a carpet, like some chemical, like turpentine or something. All right. Yep, we know that color doesn't work. All right. Nope, nothing there. Slowly but surely, we're digging through it all. Slowly but surely. These videos of the rag bag openings will be available on to watch back. So I know this is like 32 minutes of video. Ooh, wow, that thing got shredded, whatever it was. But you can watch back if you like. You may not care for it, but it'll be there. Especially if we didn't find anything particularly amazing. But that's how we play this game. We open up rag bags. And, this is a made of USA fabric. This is Champion tee. Like a Champion blank white tee. There's no other logo, but it does say Champion. Or hold on to that. That's interesting. Yes, I am working on a video about Vintage Champion. I know people have been asking for that for a while. I just want to get my facts straight. I mean, there's a lot of research that has to go into just making sure that that's vintage, but gosh, not that interesting. A lot of research that goes into these videos about Levi's or any other vintage brand, because I don't want to be putting out like bad information. So, we got a Polo Sport tee, but clearly not the Polo Sport tee we really wanted. Made in Honduras. This is from the later end of the Polo Sport era. All right, whoa, this is cool. Oh, that's because it's just a modern reprint, authentic Hendrix. And again, more colors are cut. If that were a vintage, like a vintage liquid blue tee, dang, that would be what we needed to set this off. All right, we're about 3/4 of the way through this bag. We got a WWE T-shirt. We got a very modern WWE T-shirt. We got an NBA tee of some sort here. It's a small tee. It's just an NBA, just of the NBA. Let's see. Wow, more colors cut. I don't know what you guys be thinking about. Got a little Baby Yoda on the Star Wars. That's cute. I save all the vintage, or not all. I mean, I save all the most of the Star Wars stuff for brother-in-law Mike and his family of nerds. You can find them on YouTube at Geek Fam. Nothing there. Nada there. Man, not the most exciting 4 bags to kick off doing these live. We got a Lion King T-shirt, just not a vintage one. Wouldn't that be nice? All right, we'll do a little recap of some of the T-shirts that we found at the end. Here we got a Wwe T. We're coming to the end of this bag, hoping for a last T-shirt breakthrough. Here's a vintage tee. This is the vintage tee fire right here. We got like a woven stitch on the jerseys, made in the USA. This knit crocheted vintage. I'm not even gonna keep that. It's so funny because like where I go to get these bags, there's like a fair bit of older, like a lot of retired folks. And man, wait. Okay. This is vintage. 1990. All right, there we go. Saves the day. 1990 Chicago Cubs logo 7 MLB ringer tee with like the jersey. This okay in a good size. This probably saves the bag because that looks pretty clean, and I bet I can find a buyer for that for $20-$30. And I think this right here is the last garment, and it is, and that is everything. That is all 4 bags. I have a giant pile right here. Let's do a quick recap of some of the tees we found. We found this like 1970s, 1980s like Chihuahua tee, airbrush T-shirt on the single stitch. We got this, the Journey 2001 Springfield to Tombstone, I believe Tombstone, Arizona or New Mexico. We got this 1990 Harley Davidson tee, kind of ratty. We got the unfortunately altered the Mountain patriotic vintage tee. We have this Busch Gardens We Are Family, like not ferrets, they're lemurs. Are that what lemurs? We got this like 1980s, 1970s J.C. Penney's striped tee. We got this Ford's Theater tee. It's just a quote from Thomas Jefferson, though it's not vintage. We have one of the cooler Bum or Bugle Boy T-shirts I've actually ever seen. Pretty dope on the 1991 Bugle Boy with the front hit like that. It is pretty wide and boxy, pretty big, like double XL, I think. We got the 2007, I believe, August 2007. Bristol Motor Speedway Racing tee, not vintage, obviously. Then we have this Bad Hair Day, massive tee by Freeze, which was a pretty well-known vintage brand on the Fruit of the Loom, so early 90s here, most likely. Manufactured by Freeze. I don't know what that is. Bad Hair Day. We have, let's see what else. We have some of these like older, like Cub Club, like airplane tee. We got a vintage Woolrich, like bass tee. We got, what's this? We got a New York Yankees T-shirt from like 2006. Not vintage, but still pretty cool. We got just this blank champion tee, but it's definitely a vintage champion tee. But it's weird. It's interesting. I just got it sort of for future reference. We have this really boring, perhaps the most boring of all the polo sport tees you can find. In fact, I found that T-shirt a number of times in the past. It has all over cat print T-shirt. That was supposed to be there. And then we have the one T-shirt that saves the day out of all that mess, and that's this vintage 1990 logo 7. The Chicago Cubs like jersey T-shirt, pretty cool single stitch. Definitely the graphic looks pretty good and looks healthy. So definitely the better of all the T-shirts we found. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe if you like vintage stuff like this. We'll be back again, hopefully every Monday or every sometime in the week. We'll let you guys know if we do make any changes. And we'll do this, and we'll just hang out. You can ask me questions. We'll open these bags together and have some fun. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you later. Peace.